Spaghettiman here, bringing you some highlights from my weekly game. Sometimes we like to have a little fun, and we started this one out with a nasty Nelson. So, good on Paul on the other side, hitting Mike Williams here on the near side. So we're all 50 plus players. I personally am 60 plus. Nate, who just hit that, is almost 55. Mike Williams, who put me over there on the line, is 65 plus, and Jen, who's hitting these, has just turned 50. I'm not going to give you the dupers because I don't really know them and I don't really care. These are all high level players here. Paul Reese is another 60 plus. My Gary Wilson here hitting that shot right now is 55 plus. Gary's an amazing defensive player. I like to train with him when I can. Jen left that one a little bit high, and Paul put that away so beautifully. All right, next play. That's a pretty decent serve. I drop one into the kitchen just to make sure we get started. And this thing's taken off pretty quick. Lie to action right there. Jen tries to attack it, but this ends up working out for us. So, the lob play. I hit one, but I see peril that my partner doesn't see. So he goes up. They all freak out that that was the most amazing shot in the world, and there I am shaking my head, going, why did he go up? Why did he go up to play quick hands when I had the entire right side of the court open? So let's break this down again. So I hit a super high lob hoping it gets lost in the sun, but as soon as I see Mike tracking that ball, I know we're in trouble. But the one thing we still have working for us is the entire right side of the court is open. If we can just return Mike's shot down the right side, we'll win this point. So this line represents where I wish my partner would have stayed. Instead, he goes up, gets caught moving, and we end up losing the point guaranteed. How would you guys have played this? Let me know in the comments. All right, here's another one. Gary's starting us off. That's a great deep shot that Paul hit. We're struggling to get up, but look at that athleticism that Jen just showed off. On to the next play. That was a little bit weak, but that's followed up by a pretty good shot into the third. That's some pretty good attacks right there. All right, now we got Mike leading us off. There I am, got a great return. Mike's got such an amazing roll. He's got one of the best in the game. A very highly skilled player. Look at this. This gets a little crazy. Oh my. That ended up being a one shot by Nate. One and done. Jen was all over it though. What do you do? All right, here we go. Mike's leading us off on another one. Very good deep serve. Again, that roll is just so amazing. Jen's struggling to get up a little bit. Saved by Mike. And this is so good. And I'm very impressed there. He has an amazing roll. There he shows off again. Good quick hands by Nate. I grabbed one as well. I hit a really high shot there. Jen was all over it. I couldn't recover from it. Gary leads us off. It's a pretty good third, and look at that, what that set up with the fifth. Gary reaching out, Spaghettiman like, and puts that down the middle. There, Jen puts a nice little side spin on that serve. I was lucky to get that from Mike. Good defense by me by being able to pick up that middle. Kicking it back over to Jen. Oh, another one. Quick hands by me. Thank you. Everybody quick hands. This is amazing. Now I set that up by going down the line. Jen was not wanting to hit a line shot up high to start with. Oh, I was so fortunate to get that one. And that one as well. That had enough top spin that it landed in. There we go. Gary starting us off. That's just superb. Hits the line. I defend it well. This hand's in, and that goes right down the middle as they split apart. Excellent shot by Mike to finish. All right, I'm leading us off. A beautiful roll by Mike again, just directing it. I've got quite a flick too, and that sets up a pretty easy put away. So there's a return. Oh, that's too high. Mike saves us. Excellent. Again, that's really high, but I back off because I see the peril. And that's a good shot again. Nice lob. We both go back. That angle, you can't not deal with that. That was fantastic by Paul. All right, we got Mike leading us off. New match or a new game. You know, these guys are getting into a little bit of a battle. It's getting a little bit looser, and we don't ever end up recovering from that first shot by Mike. That was so good, and he's just got all the power and aim, precision that anyone could want. Sometimes I love to end the game with something like this. And that ball just doesn't come up. I'm Ron Spaghettiman Fidel. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe. Anything you can do can help. I appreciate it. Thank you.